Hi again, this is Mr. Everest, and I'm going to show this to you on Monday, January 6th on our first class, but this is going to be a video that I'll be uploading to my YouTube channel so that people can go there and click on the link and watch this video and be able to stop it and pause it at any point if they need help in processing this process to get into our Canvas Link MyMathLab class. So if I click the Access Pearson button that I told you earlier not to click, then it would just access my account. So I want to click this View as a Student button so that this purple frame will show up around there. It shows that we're now in student view so that whatever I do now, it's going to be what it would look like from your perspective as a student. So when you click the Access Pearson button, that's what you're going to click in order to register for the Canvas Link MyMathLab class. And once you click Access Pearson, it should take a little while, but this Open Pearson button will open up. And as a first time logged into this, if you click onto that button the first time, it's going to prompt you to sign into your Pearson account if you already have a collegiate level Pearson account. There's my economics lab, my nursing lab. So you may already have a collegiate level Pearson account, not a high school, but collegiate. And you can use your username and password here or try to retrieve it through this link if you don't remember it. For the majority of you, you'll be creating a Pearson account for the first time. So you'll be clicking this blue button. And then you have to put in all this information. So I'm just going to make up a mock email address to take you through this process. Okay. So it is the new year. I'm making this video on New Year's Day. So let's call this email address newbie123@aol.com. And if I click on the confirm email address, it doesn't say that that's already been used. You're obviously going to use your email address. And if you know for sure you've never signed up for Pearson, it should be available for you. But I'm never sure if I'm making up a mock email that someone else has already used to sign up for Pearson. It will prompt you to use your email address as your username, and you can do that if you want, but you can shorten it up. I have this weird feeling that maybe somebody already has used this username, and yes, in fact, they have. So I'll just call that person newbie123, and that has not been used. So you can change the username here if you want. And then my default for all keyboard for passwords uses the top row of the letters QWERTY, called QWERTY. That's called the QWERTY keyboard that I was typing on. And I'll just, again, type 123. QWERTY123 meets the requirements that are listed here. So let's call this person New. We'll call him Newt. And B. And you have to click this box to agree to the terms and privacy policy, but I would suggest unclicking that box to not get promotional offers. So when you create the account, it's going to, I believe it might send you an email as well, welcome to the class, but basically it's linking your email and this registration process with the Canvas class. And now when you click continue, it's going to take you to this page where when you clicked on the Open MyLab and Mastering button here, that's going to prompt the registration process. So I'm going to go over this again on our first day of class on Monday, but this is a new option for students, and I'm not necessarily recommending it because I allow you to do your tests twice and review your first attempt at a test in between your first and second attempt. So I don't really think you're going to need a study guide or exam prep that costs more. The single term access at $89.99 is what I would assume you would click that button. But I'm not going to go through that right now and go through that. I'll show you some other options. It might be you're on the EOPS, participate in the EOPS program, or you're on the PROMS program. And so you might have a book voucher that would work to get the access code through the bookstore, either digitally or in person. Again, I can go over this with anybody individually that this might apply to at the end of our first class. But if you have an access code, you would click this button right here for access code, and you would just fill in all the place. This is actually launching a little window to show you what that access code looks like. But if you click the actual access code button, it has these 6 fields where you're going to fill in that with the access code that you get from the bookstore. Okay, so I'm going to back out of that and not complete that method. This is the way where you pay with a credit card or PayPal. But if you want to delay this process for 2 weeks of free access, temporary access, you click this button down here on the bottom. It's actually not even a button. They don't really advertise it very well. It's a link. And you just have to click the yes button and you'll get 2 weeks for free access. Again, I don't want newbie in the class, so I'm just going to close that out. But if you were to pay, which is going to apply to most people, you would click this button and then the buy now button, and then just go through all the fields that are filled out on this page, and eventually ending up on a page where you're going to pay with your credit card or a PayPal account. Okay, so I'll go over this in class again, but it might be good for you to at least watch this video and before I show you how to do it in person in class, and then you can do it to get ready for the course. I look forward to meeting you on Monday. Have a good last weekend of the winter break.